Hi everyone, it's D77 here. This is my first video, my first attempt on 7 Days to Die Alpha 17, version 208 that was released I believe on Wednesday. I've been inspired to make a start on these by the streamers that I've been watching for some time, so Glock 9, Cap, Grand Spartan. I thought I'd give this a go. My first video is not going to be a particularly long one because, to be quite honest, this being my first one, I'm not convinced the Windows game bar is going to actually record my voice. It's been a bit hit and miss on my tests so far. So I'm just going to search this car, and then I'll get on with the usual task at hand of gathering your supplies for your initial quests, because those 5 skill points will come in very, very handy indeed. Now I've got most settings on default, got a few things set easier than most. I have to admit, right now I have my zombies set to never run until I'm a bit more at home with it. I also haven't thought of a name for this series yet. If it's going to be a series, you never know, I could end up being completely dead inside the next 10 minutes, but we will see. Yes, I've got, I believe, enough plant fibers now for all of the quests now. Let's power attack this and get some wood. And I still need stones. I'll tell you what, why don't I just make that bedroll whilst the... Tell me I didn't just make 2. Tell me I didn't just make 2 bedrolls. No, go away. Okay. Here's a stone. And of course any bird's nests that I can see in the vicinity would be very handy indeed as well. Now this is a randomly generated world, slightly more predictable as to the fact that you're going to have a building near where you start the game. I did try an Avasgain one earlier. I ended up not a million miles away from departure, with very little else to actually do. Right, I've got my bedroll, so let's place it, pick it back up, and what have we next? Craft a stone axe. Okay, I should really commit these to memory. I don't have enough stones yet. I believe that was enough. Yeah, stone axe, here you go. That can go straight into slot 1. I will rearrange my tool belt later because I normally prefer my bandages to be in slot 1. But I've made that, so let's get on with the clothing. Okay. I won't go too far away from that house because that's where I'm gonna do my first old investigation. First POI to go into. Get some stone off here, including some ore and nitrate and so on that I can't really keep on me for very long. Stamina is abysmal, of course. Now that I've made all these clothes though, on they go. Craft wooden club. And there's the wooden club, which I suppose at the moment it's my best weapon. Feathers. Need more feathers. How do I not have any feathers yet? There's normally birds' nests everywhere. Tell you what, let's equip the stone axe because at least I can wood and walk. There's a bird's nest. And there's some feathers. Right. Wooden bow. Some arrows. Gather wood, I believe that says. Can't see it because of the game bar. If you'll have better recording software than me, do please feel free to leave a comment with a recommendation. I'm doing this completely from scratch, so nothing too expensive in the short term. I hear a piggy. I am not taking on a piggy at level 1. I'm not that dumb. Honest. Anyone in there? There we go. You want a little bit of help opening the door? Ah, more than one of you. Okay, not to worry. Hit them in the head, they fall down. That's the general rule with zombies. Ah, more. Just the 2 more then. Okay. Very small shack. As is quite often the case, I got a gun straight away. That's quite unusual. Some meat. And a cooking pot. I'm off to quite a good start here. A bird's nest in here. Even got some canned food, even though there's a chance of food poisoning now in Alpha 17. A level 2 wrench. I think I have got lucky with this particular find. Is that a medicine cabinet I missed? Yeah. And a splint in case I need one in a bit. So, I have very, very little carrying capacity right now, so I'm going to craft myself a storage chest. Stick it in my usual kind of spot, that is way up where the zombies don't attack it. Scrap those, put food in there. Or bedroll. I am not absolutely, you know what, oh yeah, keep the lamp claim block for now. Not going to have crossbow bolts yet. Feathers, arrows, stones. Put the torch away. Okay, that'll do for now. So, let's have a little glance at the map, which is going to tell us nothing, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Make and upgrade wooden frames. How much wood do I have? Okay, I'm going to use all of that. Wood frame, favourite it, and make all 11. There we go. Tell you what, let's stick that in there. And go get some more wood. It would be nice to find a fire axe. Being able to power attack trees is really something, something of an improvement on previous alphas. Right, And we're not quite at 9 o'clock in the morning yet. Thought I heard something. Could have been that pig. Still not attacking that pig. Right. This item needs repairs. Yeah, stone axes have a tendency to be like that. Now in Alpha 16, I usually made my first home on the roof of a shamway. But with all the sleepers now and potential for vultures to be everywhere, I don't much like doing that anymore. So how many stones do I... keep missing the key. Here we go. How many stones do I have? Good. I have enough to make a campfire. I'll stick it in here actually. Okay, so that should be enough now for me to get my 5 skill points. Oops. I won't always do my skill points on the thing, but healing factor is always going to be 1. Rule 1 cardio. I'm a fan of hidden strike. And a couple of points straight into intellect. Next time I need a stone axe, I'm gonna just actually make a new one. Let's put the cooking pot in the fire. And which way shall we go? Well, we're already north and east of centre, so I'm going to go southwest. Go for a little run. There's another car down there we can loot anyway. Should be collecting a bit more wood as we go. Feathers will never go amiss. But apparently I will miss repeatedly. Now you're probably going to find that I am calling the zombies by unusual names. Some of them I'll call by the names that are in the debug mode menu. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. I haven't dabbled very much in that regard, but I have been rather a fan of watching the Alpha 16 efforts by D77 Gaming, so the putrid girl, as she is described in the game, yeah, you're gonna hear me call her Potato Girl. Thanks, D77. Right, I haven't seen much. I can't even remember if I looted that car. And here we have Hoodie Allen. Okay, so far not seeing a great deal. I may have missed POIs. There's one. With some corn outside. Probably going to be fully infested with vultures, but you know what? That's just going to have to be how I roll. Yeah, normally in my day-to-day play I am very, very much more cautious. Obviously I know that would not make for particularly good entertainment, though I am considering a series where I just play by my usual cautious rules. Cover every inch of ground. Leave no stone unturned. I am something of a completionist in that way. Let's take some corn. Listen out for zombies. Hear nothing. Excuse me. Did I just get attacked by two of them? Yeah, you get down there. Get some more feathers out of you. Now, I'm fairly aware that any kind of campsite will have multiple vultures, and I probably should have been down, crouching, so as to make the least amount of noise, but let's see what we got. I see somebody over there. That's why Hidden Strike is one of my favourites. I see a vulture. And a cheerleader. Now, I believe a lot of people call the cheerleader Brittany, whether that's her name or not, I'm not sure. But as you can see, I am being slow and steady here because I do not want to be surrounded by half a dozen vultures. I wouldn't come out of the encounter particularly well. Why? Oh, am I out of... Can't believe I was out of arrows already. Now, where have you fallen? Fallen through the world, it would appear. Okay. Ah. With that one last arrow that I picked back up, I'll take you out. And she's dropped loot. She has dropped loot. Clawhammer, nice. I did wonder if there'd be more. Kindly fall over. Thank you. Why is my stamina so low? Oh, I got infected by a vulture. Well, that's just perfect. You know what? I'll deal. Let's see what I've got on me. Padded leg armor. Let's put that on. Slow me down, but, you know, these things happen. Who's yawning? Okay, nothing else in here. I think I just saw an arrow in the side of the, yeah! Destroyed chemistry station, what you got on you? Nothing. Nothing! Well, on the bright side, these are tents. Tents consist of a lot of fabric. And is it just me, or were those two ordinary swings a lot more draining than usual? Yes, it would seem a lot more draining than usual. But now, I can make myself, let's see. Hello. Bandage. I'll make 10 of them. Nice full stack. Alright. Stiff tools. Trash under the bed there. Is that all you're going to offer me? Oh well. Now that's going to take ages to get into with an infection like this. Yes, okay. So I'm going to have to go on the lookout for something to cure this infection. Oh, it's got a minute left until I get stage 2. Right. Any tree stumps out here? Is that a trader? Not sure. Nah, probably more like a survivor camp, but gonna have to head that way anyway. Not good to get my stamina impacted so early on. Definite survivor camp. It would have been strange for it to be a trader anyway, given that my marker for the trader is in the other direction. Perhaps I shouldn't have put those points straight into intellect. Seriously, no tree stumps. Is it a different forest type, perhaps, that they're in? I thought there was only one type of forest now. Just like plains got wrapped up into snow, which, again, I thought was strange. I would have thought it would get wrapped up into desert, to be honest with you. Certainly resulted in a bit of a change for Perishton, anyway. Ah ha ha ha, there's one. Now, let's hope that I can get some honey from this. But if my infection is up to... My infection is gone. Okay then. How's my encumbrance? Fine. Okay. Right. I didn't put a bedroll down in the house, did I? Where's my house? Quick waypoint, and let's go. Rookie mistake, not putting down a waypoint, a bedroll. Don't want to spawn in the middle of absolutely nowhere if I get killed by a random dog pack. By the way, that is something that I make a rule for myself. You know, a lot of the streamers out there say dead is dead. I tend to agree, but if a randomly spawning dog or wolf pack decides to maul me to death early on in the game, say in the first 2 weeks, I give myself a free pass on that once. So yeah, you will see me coming back again if I do get killed by a four-legged beastie. There we go, I can run so much longer now. Now, have I been far away enough? No? You all haven't respawned? Good. Right, first things first, door. With very slow upgrades, and I don't have enough iron to carry on. Okay, right. Let's just go here. Pick up the food. Because I didn't take a point. I can't make bacon and eggs. What can I make? Oh, nothing until I've put some fuel in it. That really needs sorting. Right, let's just make 3 charred Really? Oh, I thought it was one, of course. Yeah, 5 pieces. Okay. Just gonna have to do it. It's not gonna do much for me at all, so I'm gonna have to eat some of the canned stuff. Lamb rations. There we go. Let's use one of these bandages. And eat the meat. Turn the fire off. Okay, scrap that. Put this away. Put most of the other stuff away. Once I decide where to stay, I'm going to plant trees around. I'm sure it's not particularly necessary at the moment, but we will see. So anyway, I'm approaching the half-hour mark, and I know that it is not even lunchtime yet in the game. I'm not going to be able to carry on much longer though, because I really don't want to stream this thing for 3 hours and then find out that my voice wasn't even recording the entire time. So yeah, as I say, any recommendations would be good. Any hints on gameplay? There's a lot of things I haven't shown the things that I know. I mean, there's obviously me placing these chests up high on the wall is a protective measure. Let's actually put a bedroll down, shall we? That's the reason I came back here. I'll stick you in the corner, why not? Right, now that the bedroll is there, one last look at the map. The trader... Where is the trader? Well, he can't be far to the east because... Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Save waypoint. Trader. He's quite a way away, and I was heading in the right direction when I decided to go southwest, so that's not too bad. Hopefully he's not the closest one, but if he is, then I'm probably going to choose another home that's a lot closer to him than this one is. Hence the reason I haven't gone particularly far on placing furnishings, etc. So that's going to be it. It's midday. I'm going to call an end to the video here. I hope you haven't been too bored. I hope any of the stuff I've been doing has been of help to anyone. If anyone has suggestions, please do put them in the comments. And thanks for watching. Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.